Michael Barone, I want you to talk about an interesting phenomenon that you mentioned in your book, the Republican Democratic parties, how they've evolved over time. What do the migrations say about the evolution of those parties and how they may have what their ideologies are may have been reversed to some extent?
Well, they've been reversed perhaps several times. I mean, the Democratic Party, which is the oldest continuing political party in the world, started off with Andrew Jackson, who believed in leaving the federal government, leaving the economy alone. He vetoed the rechartering of the Second Bank of the United States. He thought the government shouldn't be building roads, federal government shouldn't be building roads. That becomes the party of Franklin Roosevelt that believes in a big federal government that spends a lot of money, and so forth. So the Democratic Party changed. The Democratic Party was the party that opposed the Civil War, going to the Civil War in many cases, that was the main force behind the Confederacy. Which was the force against black human rights going up through at least the 1930s and up through the 1960s in the votes of many Southern Democrats in the Congress on the civil rights legislation. The Democratic Party now gets the support of typically 90% of black Americans. So that's changed substantially. The Republican Party started off as a North-only party. If you look at the counties carried by its first presidential candidate, John C. Fremont, in 1856, it is the New England diaspora, going from New England across upstate New York, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois. That's where they get votes. Now the Republican Party is stronger in the South than in the North. So that has been a change in position. So our parties have adapted to different political, economic, and cultural circumstances. They have maintained a vigorous competition. I've been watching them long enough to have seen several times both the Republican and the Democratic parties declared dead and about to be extinct. Both of them are still going. You have the Democrats hold the presidency and a majority in the Senate. The Republicans hold a majority in the House of Representatives and governorships and legislatures in 30 states. They're pretty vigorous competitors, and they are the first and third oldest political parties in the world, with the British Conservative Party, by my counting, being number 2. And I think they're going to be with us at least as long as I'm here.